If you keep focusing on the idea that these women are going to flake on you, they're most likely going to end up flaking on you. You are going to subconsciously do something to create that reality or help create that reality to move in that direction. We got another one from Cameron. I don't know if it's the same Cameron. I'm going to assume it is, but it might not be. Hi, Brian. The last 4 girls that I met, I see a pattern is happening. I just get their numbers. I get their numbers, start texting, and we set a date to meet. I would say that I feel my emotions in my body during the initial communication, that I feel excited, that I feel excited about going on the date. I have some experience with meditation and emotional awareness, but when the date comes, they ask to reschedule the date because they have to go to a business trip or they are moving or into a new flat or something like that. I would say they're not lying about the reason why, and we reschedule a date for a week or 2, and that does not get us connecting more. Usually it disconnects the initial connection, and I would say that meeting women like this is a pattern for me, and I'm stuck to what the problem is here. I'm feeling a burning tension in my abdominal area, in my liver, stomach, when this pattern of meeting women is unfolding, and I still won't release it or let it go. So this is where I think I'm stuck. So it's really good that, Cameron, that you can feel, obviously. You've got a really good sense of the body. You've got a good feeling sense of the body. I would ask why you haven't released it in your meditation. Start doing that right away. Look, what you focus on, whether negative or positive, is going to expand. It's going to create. So if you keep focusing on the idea that these women are going to flake on you, they're most likely going to end up flaking on you. You are going to subconsciously do something to create that reality or help create that reality to move it in that direction. So when you start to feel this burning sensation, start releasing it. Welcome it, meditate into it, release it. Even if you only get 1%, 2%, 3% lighter at first, keep releasing until it's all gone. Welcome some more, then let it go. Welcome some more, and then let it go until you can be calm under the tension of her not responding. You want to actually get to the point where her not responding after a while, it all falling apart just doesn't matter. It's okay, I can handle it. There'll be another girl. You're in a sense free of the reaction. You're indifferent to outcome. That's what we work on. Building a strong sense of indifference to outcome, not indifferent to the moment, indifferent to the outcome. And then what'll happen is you'll see that situation will start to fix itself. You'll see what you're doing wrong that you couldn't see before because you're emotionally bound up in it. Now, most likely what's happening, to answer your question, is you have a good connection, good rapport, everything's solid. Then they reschedule for some reason. Because women do that, it does happen. And you start letting it all fall apart. You probably start sending nervous texts from anxiety, texts from this burning situation, this fear, and they feel a sense of disconnect. The same guy they met that was so connected in his body is not here in the texting because it all comes through the text. And then they start slowly fading away, or you don't text at all. Because it's really important in that period when you reschedule the date that you have some good communication and rebonding. You got to remind her why she liked you in the first place, unless the connection in that first meeting was so strong that she can't forget. So just remind her, send her some text, flirt, joke, play, maybe send her a picture or 2 of something that's going on. Get that communication flowing between you two. But if you're burning inside and angry and hurt, it's going to be really hard to do that. Because that's going to come across in your communication. You're not going to be creative. You're not going to be open. You're not going to be spontaneous. Sometimes it takes a while. I've literally met girls that I was going to go on a date with right away and ended up dating for a long period of time. And then it just kind of comes around. I've met girls that I maybe went on one date with, didn't see them for years, and suddenly we start texting again, and 2 years later I go on a date with them. Or something like that. Things like that happen all the time. Matter of fact, there's a girl right now that I've never been on a date with. I met her once, we flirted a lot, we texted a lot, we joked a lot. And every once in a while I text her again and I know she'll respond because we have such good communication. And the main reason we haven't been on a date is I just don't push for it. I got a girlfriend for a while, and then so I let it go. And then when I was single again, I text her a bit, but then I take off to Europe. So when I come back, hey, what's up? And then she's got family in town. To me, it's not a big deal. I enjoy chatting with her on text. And if I don't, I won't chat with her. And I don't do it very much, once every 3 months or something like that. And then if it ever works out, it works out. In the meantime, there's plenty of more women out there. Okay, I don't really need to go on a date with her. I'm not pushing for it. I'm not even concerned about it. So I want to invite you into this energy where you start to learn to let go and realize there's so many women you can't run out. so that you can get light, so that your texting becomes light. So you start to see how you can continue to create that connection even when the date's been pushed back, which will happen a lot. Okay? So start working on that now. And you'll probably see results quickly because you being an avid meditator, able to feel your body the way you are, I get the feeling you'll be able to release these emotions quickly. And don't avoid them, and don't like sit down and say, I'm gonna take an hour, I'm gonna feel these the next time they come up. If you can go into access memory of the last time it happened, or if you got something coming up now, do it right away. Take an hour, a half hour a day till you can release them all out. It won't even probably take that long if you've got good meditation skills. Okay.